Hey, how you cats and kittens doing out there? Madman here. So what's doing? Well, recently I've been getting a whole lot of fucking comments and a few messages asking me to do a back to school video, like not really a tutorial, but like tips for back to school. And I'm sitting there and I'm reading this. I'm like, well, fucking hell, what the hell am I supposed to fucking do? Back to school tips. Here's the thing. To me, like, I never like thought of back to school tips. You know what I mean? Like, back to school was back to school for me. But I decided to sit down on it and do a little bit of thinking. I'm not an expert when it comes to school or on school tips or anything like that, but I do have some ideas for you guys because now that I've grown up and I'm a lot older, I can look back and I can see what I maybe could have done or different ways of looking at it because I've experienced. So here's some back to school tips for you, all right? Okay, first tip. Think of it like this. Everybody knows about like a New Year's resolution, right? It's a time to do it different, come up with a goal, come up with a plan. Sadly, most New Year's, resolutions fail because people really aren't committed to doing anything. You do the same old shit, you get the same old results. That's very simple. I think back to school could be like a New Year's resolution. It's an opportunity to change your path, to maybe have a fresh start, maybe to tweak a few things, change a few things, do something different, try something new. If you were failing last year, try this year to do a little better in your first semester, then do a little bit better in your second semester. If there's certain kind of classes that you weren't able to take last year that maybe are offered to you this year, whether you're like in, fucking, elementary, middle school. Well, I don't think elementary offers classes, but I know middle school does offer some classes. And then, of course, high school really offers some specialty classes. Try to get into those classes, whatever the fuck it is that pertains to you. If you like art, take art classes. If you're into computers, computer science, IT specialist, then take classes like that. I don't think a lot of schools have like wood shop or fucking auto mechanics, auto body anymore. But if you're into that, well, they don't have that at school. Why don't you take the opportunity? Maybe get a part-time job at a shop doing those very things. As like an apprentice. You start out real low and sweep the shop, clean things up, maybe take fucking phone calls, whatever. And that's a good idea for some of you cats that are in high school or looking for a part-time job. Try to get part-time jobs in stuff that you're interested in. Here's a little tip for you guys. There are people in your communities, I guarantee you, have no problem slipping you some work on the side where you can make a little bit of money for yourself and learn something at the same time. You just got to network and meet the right people. Dig? Back on point. So try, taking classes that are going to help advance you, whatever it is that you want to advance in. And it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, try to find classes that are geared towards that. And work like fucking hell at it. You never know where you can go. And you'll never know if you don't go and if you don't try it. Dig. Okay, the next tip. If you've had beef from, your school, different people you don't like, people don't like you, maybe you had some incidences, whatever. If you can, try making them right, man. Try making them right. Try to sit down with somebody, talk to them. Maybe they've grown up a little bit more. Maybe you've grown up a little bit more. Try to right old wrongs. Try to fucking hash out old beef. You know what I mean? And fucking see if you can't make some friends out of enemies or people you maybe weren't enemies and maybe you just didn't get along with. Or again, you never know. Give it a try. What the hell you got to lose? Okay, when it comes to clothing, remember, back to school sales are huge. We've always talked about clothing and brands and style and shit like that, right? Back to school is one of those fucking opportunities that you cats and kittens can use to your advantage to get stuff that looks cool for the greaser, rockabilly style, whatever, for a cheaper price. There's all kinds of sales going on in all the fucking big retail, big box stores here in the US. Now, I don't know what it's like overseas. I don't know if you guys have a back to school or whatnot. If you do, fucking A, go to your, local big box stores and hopefully they got sales going there too for you. They don't just sell fucking pens and pencils and notebooks, at a discount. They sell clothes and fucking backpacks and folders and fucking refrigerators and fucking like the mini fridges and barbecues and all kind of shit. Because remember, back to school does not just pertain to like elementary, middle school, and high school. It also pertains to college as well. So you'd be surprised what you can get on sale. Dig it. Let's talk a little bit more about maybe jobs. Your first job. Maybe you didn't get a summer job. Maybe you're now old enough in high school to get some kind of a job. Well, I know you have to get a work permit. You have to be a certain age, get a work permit, have your fucking parents sign off on it and stuff like that. And your job can't affect your grades. I mean, all that fucking bullshit. But again, there's always people in your community that are looking for a hired hand. They're looking for someone to do the grunt work. Whether it's maybe fucking doing construction or fucking roof work or tree work or, mechanics or plumbing or whatever. There's all kinds of opportunities out there, and there's all kinds of people out there that are really fucking cool cats that would like to teach somebody younger than them and have a little help at the same time. I mean, you guys can do like McDonald's or fucking Walmart or like Target or Taco Bell and all these different food places, service stuff. Or if you have a passion and a desire to do something different instead of the service industry, maybe you could start going towards your goal. And the way that you start getting involved with the things that you like is to actually go meet people that are doing the things that you want to do. Remember, a lot of these guys and gals that are doing stuff that you guys want to do, they were once where you are. And just think, back then, most of them didn't even have the fucking internet. A lot of them didn't have the fucking internet to help them. They learned the hard way. You guys got the easy track. And my last tip, overall, try to be a better human being. Try to leave the world a little bit better than you did last year, going into this next year. And try to improve yourself. If you're overweight and you want to get healthy, you want to get in shape, you want to be strong, then get healthy, get in shape, be strong. Do it for the right reasons, do it for you. Maybe you've got some kind of a bad habit and maybe you want to kick it. Say, you got like a caffeine habit, or maybe some of you are smoking at a young age and you don't want to smoke anymore. Try to kick old habits. Try to kick bad habits. Maybe you guys are involved in groups of people that are not really good for you. They're not good emotionally or mentally for you. They drain you. You don't want to be around them, but you feel like you have to because you got no choice. Kick those old friends that are fucking weighing you down, that are fucking depressing you or causing you trouble. You know what I mean? Nobody has time for fucking destructive relationships. Same with love relationships too. If maybe you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and you guys just can't work shit out and things aren't working, well, maybe it's time that you separate and try to do it better. And if it's still worth fixing, then bust your ass to fucking fix it and make it work. Try a little harder this year. You know what I mean? But basically, all I'm saying to you cats and kittens is try to improve yourselves. Be positive. Fucking move forward. Don't stand still and don't fucking just, well, that's the way it's always been. That's the way it's always going to be. Not so. You want to be a change, be the change. What have I been saying? Just like the 2020 Rockabilly prediction. Hashtag 2020 Rockabilly Revival. Be the change. We are the movement. You dig? Oh, and by the way, the stickers are still up on Teespring. I'll have to drop the link in the description below. Go get a sticker. Let's move this forward. Anyway, enough ranting, enough tips. I think you guys got the message. So, maniacs, hopefully that was helpful and you can do something positive with it. As always, if you don't know, get a clue, get a brew, get a rock and roll tattoo. Hang loose and be safe. Madman is out.